Hello, it's Phillip Taylor from Richmond Green Chambers speaking. I'm looking today at a book from the Legal Action Group. It's called Homelessness and Allocations. It's in the 8th edition by Andrew Arden QC, Emily Orme and Toby Vanhegan. This is a copy of the book. I haven't physically got it with me today. This is actually the book here, light sort of bluish colour. It's a standard work, very much in the keeping with what LAG produce, and they've given it a title which I think is very important. It's called Homelessness and Allocations, and it's looking at the way in which property is allocated in the public sector. We've given it a title of If You Advise the Homeless, or Those Who Fear It, Read This Now. And I've written this with my wife Elizabeth. And this is what we say. We say, if you are called upon from time to time in a professional capacity to advise the homeless and their families, then make sure you acquire homelessness and allocations for your professional library. In this fast-moving area of law, the book, now in its 8th edition, has established itself as the definitive guide, in our view, to the rights of the homeless. One of the latest, of course, of the books in the estimable Legal Action Group's advisor publications, it robustly continues LAG's ongoing mission to compile, write and publish meticulously researched works of reference, mainly for professional advisors, legal practitioners, local government and housing officers, academics and the like, or those of us, quite frankly, who are desperate. And there are a few other conditions in life which occasion as much depression as homelessness. Clear, succinct and accurate, it sets out the law in its context. There's much new material in this latest 8th edition from the 2009 Code of Guidance on Housing to new guidance on intentional homelessness and mortgage arrears, to additional means of providing housing and so on. I think the mortgage arrears element is very important just at the moment. In the appendices you will find the latest consolidated legislation and guidance. Again, I haven't got the book here, but towards the end of the book, at the back, you've got a whole series of appendices which are extremely helpful because they give you the nitty-gritty. There's also, interestingly, a note on late developments which precedes the copious table of cases, statutes, statutory instruments and European legislation. And the publication, of course, of this book was in February 2010, so I'm recording this a little bit later in the year. Homelessness is inherently a complex problem, says Andrew Arden, and, quote, deserves the maximum effort as the volume of cases makes clear practitioners are more than willing to give it. So if you're a practitioner in this difficult and complex area, I think you'll find Homelessness and Allocations an essential and easy to use reference tool in your day-to-day practice. And it's another of the excellent LAG advice books which they publish in this area, and they continue to offer, in our opinion, the best advice of the lot to all who are involved in these matters. So thank you all very much indeed for giving us this very helpful book. Bye-bye.